charismatic.
Okay guys, Professor Renato here from Sampa Jiu Jitsu. I'm once again driving, talking about many things that happens in a Jiu Jitsu school. This time we're going to talk about what is the real competition, if it is a competition, like I said, for the Jiu Jitsu schools. And again, talking about abundance and the seasonal sports and the culture that we have to build with the parents. And this video is also not just for the school owners, but also for parents to understand that the problem about the seasonal sports. Okay, let's get started. Many people think that the jiu-jitsu school, and you have another jiu-jitsu school across street, or 3 miles from you, is a competition. Yeah, it might be a competition if you might be a competition if you don't go out to get your customers. Okay, so if you're not doing exhibitions, you're not going to grocery store and talking in parking lots and putting your flyer there, if you're not moving, maybe the other guy's not moving either, and then you guys are competition. Just putting your sign there and expect people to come will be a little hard. Okay, a little hard. My second school is being like that. I had 300 students in one school, and the other school is just sitting there and waiting for people to come, and they're not gonna come like that. Okay, and we are not doing great in there, and now time to focus and do the right thing and start walking around and talking to people, introduce to people. So that's the that being said, there will be no competition. We could have 2, 3, 4, 10 schools, depending on the size of the school, of the city. 10 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu schools in one city. But what we need to do is make the people who do not even know what Jiu-Jitsu is to come and try. So now, when you have a student and then they stop for doing baseball, and then they stop for basketball, soccer, all these seasonal sports, I think it's a culture that we have to talk to the parents. Hey, because might have a culture inside the family. No, we all do baseball, we like, and we like to go. That is a different story. You can't fight that. Okay, we still can tell that Jiu-Jitsu can help them in baseball, and can. Okay, balance, strength, everything. Okay, focus, coordination, anything. So they don't need to quit Jiu-Jitsu to do a sport, such a sport. But if it's not but the main thing, and I see a lot, parents go for what's next. Okay, because it is an event behind it. Okay, I see the baseball, so the parents do a little barbecue in there, so the parents like to hang out together, and then what's next? And then they go for soccer, and then the same thing, the barbecue, parents get together, they bring their chairs, they sit there, they talk, so parents are many times thinking about themselves, hanging out with some of the other parents and friends, and what's next, just like what a fashion is, out of a new trend, what is next, and they are not thinking about the development of their child. So this is a good talk that you're supposed to have to the parents, to develop this culture, okay, and having them respect in a way more Jiu-Jitsu and the benefits that Jiu-Jitsu can give to them. Okay, because I believe, I truly believe, don't get me wrong, that at the beginning of the early ages of infancy, we're supposed to expose the children, okay, and that is this line of thought, okay, expose the different children to a lot of different sports, and from there we pick them which one they are going towards, mainly for like Olympic results. So, and then we put them, they're more prone to be a boxer, to be a track field, a sprinter, stuff like that. And then they redirect the child to this, and then they focus at a certain age, okay, and then they focus on it. But in a jiu-jitsu class for kids, if it's very properly done, we have all this. Okay, we have coordination drills, we have speed drills, we have strength drills. Okay, and I think it's a very good thing for I mean, I'm always suspect to say I love jiu-jitsu. I've been doing this my whole life, and of course judo too, and wrestling. But I think this is really good for kids. So again, I think the focus will be making the parents understand that they might not have everything in jiu-jitsu, but they have a big portion on what the kids need on that age, on that level, and for their physical health and physical growth and development. Okay, so if you have a talk to your parents like that, I think they will think twice removing them from jiu-jitsu and putting them in a sport that might not help the kids. And when I say, because many of the kids come from these sports, parents say, oh, he's in a baseball field, he's kind of not confident. Now that he's doing jiu-jitsu, I can see the change, and blah blah blah. And now that after the parents is very very happy, what they do, they remove the kids from jiu-jitsu, which was the sport that actually they just said fixed them, and then they put back in the baseball, the sports that actually didn't get them anything. So, all right, if you can't compete if the parents are looking for having the kid have a scholarship, or having the kid having a being professional. Okay, if that's what you're going for, then it's very hard to fight against. But if it's not, jiu-jitsu can give even them a better income when they grow, because they could be a coach, they could be a school owner. They can organize tournaments. It's infinite, the opportunities. Thank you. Don't forget, guys, I'm sorry, you subscribe, send me an email about topics to talk. Thank you. Prismatic.